Must tell you that our next inductee, the family of our next inductee, knew that he was going to be an astronaut long before he ever knew it. Let me just share one story with you. One day, Mr. Wilcutt was telling the friends of his in the community that his son was going to be an astronaut, and they asked him how he knew that. And he said he had just been to a conference at school with the teachers, and the teachers said that Terry was taking up space. Seriously. Lieutenant Colonel Terry Wilcutt is the first native Kentuckian among the 214 NASA astronauts. He earned his bachelor's degree from Western in 1974. The Russellville native piloted the Space Shuttle Endeavour on a 1994 mission and will return to space next fall when he pilots the shuttle Atlantis in a mission to link with Russia's Mir space station. Lieutenant Colonel Wilcutt has been a strong advocate for higher education and has used his success as an opportunity to relate an educational message to today's youth. He returns to this campus regularly to assist the university in various efforts and to interact with current students. For example, he delivered a well-received motivational message to all of our incoming freshmen just this past August. Lieutenant Colonel Terry Wilcutt.
Being able to see the whole picture is not just a cliche for Kentucky's first astronaut, Lieutenant Colonel Terry Wilcutt. The Russellville, Kentucky native has truly seen the world from a unique perspective and credits his early educational experiences for instilling some important values.
I started school in a one-room schoolhouse in Kentucky. We had a pot-bellied stove in the middle of the room that the teacher shoveled coal in the morning. She got there before the kids showed up. And I still remember that was at Epley Station, a little tiny place between Russellville and Lewisburg there in Kentucky. And the difference between that kid that started school in that one-room schoolhouse and me today is education. So you have to pay attention to your education and keep those goals in sight.
The 1974 Western graduate has made the most of his education. After teaching for 2 years in Louisville, Wilcutt joined the U.S. Marine Corps, where he earned honors as the Distinguished Graduate from the U.S. Naval Test Pilot School and received the Navy Commendation Medal. His career with NASA began in 1990, and following 4 years of training, Wilcutt piloted the 1994 Space Shuttle Endeavour mission, logging nearly 270 hours in space. The success Wilcutt has enjoyed comes through the belief that education is a key foundation, and the relationship between teacher and student can be truly rewarding.
Carol Wells is, I can't tell you what I owe that guy, and not only for the math he taught me, but for his attitude in the classroom. He is, well, certainly one of the finest instructors I've ever met in my whole life. He's probably had more of an influence, a good influence, you know, completely positive on people than he would ever imagine.
He was a very good student. I read a quote that his mother had made that he enjoyed mathematics when he was in high school. And I think that was evident when he arrived at Western. He had a very good preparation. He did well in our courses. He was able to begin his college career with the good courses, not have to take courses that would prepare him to do calculus. He did well. He was a personality for the class. I remember the students in some sense flocked to Terry because he had an outgoing personality.
And the opportunity the astronaut has had to reflect on his own unique experiences isn't one he takes lightly.
Being an astronaut, the biggest draw to that is that you do get to contribute something back to mankind and to your country. It's quite a program. It's probably, to me, it's probably the best job in the world because of that. You get a real sense of satisfaction because of what you can accomplish for the good of your country and for the good of the earth, actually.
Education, training, personality. They've all been integral parts for 1995 Western Hall of Distinguished Alumni inductee, Terry Wilcutt.
He gave me some instructions, speak directly into the mic.
I'll probably be able to figure that one out, I think. I heard someone mention when we were in the reception earlier that they wish Tom Hanks had been a graduate of Western. I'm deeply, deeply honored to accept this today, and I would like to thank you. You know, we don't go to space by ourselves. Frankly, we in the office, we think that we are lifted in space on the backs and shoulders of American taxpayers. And you know, the people that put you on those shoulders to get you in space are your friends, your family, your teachers and professors. And I owe them so much, and I owe this university so much. It's provided me with opportunities to accomplish dreams of mine. And when I came here in August and talked to the incoming freshmen, you can see it there if you ever get a chance to do that. And you can see those incoming freshmen coming in, and they have the same hopes and dreams and aspirations that we did when we were there. I would like to thank the people in this room for the care they have taken of my university, Western Kentucky University. I love it here. I love the opportunities that it gave me. And so thank all of you, and thank you for this honor.
Well, Western cherishes the contributions of all of its alumni. The true mark in measuring the quality of an institution is to look at its graduates. Western is the great university it is today because of the foundation laid by the persons we have honored here today, and we thank all of you. I'm going to ask all inductees if you will please return to the podium area, and we're going to get a picture of all of you together. And for the rest of you, thank you for attending, and we hope that you will join us for all the homecoming activities this weekend. Have a good day. Thank you very much.